Welcome everyone, this is Lisa Nicholas with the One Up Digital Consulting. All right, let's get started on today's topic. Is your data architecture modern? My guess is probably not. I've seen hundreds of financial institutions' data architecture and it is not modern whatsoever. And this is the problem when we talk about a 360-degree experience for the consumer. This is the problem, right? Our data gets in our way because we have so many disparate systems, so much data everywhere. We don't know how to connect all of that data and then reuse what we already built, right? So if we coded it, how do we reuse that and move faster? Because we don't move fast today. So this problem is not getting any easier for us. When you look at the screen, you see 90% of connected devices. This is a timeline in the last 2 years. I don't think this gets any better for us. It just gets more complex, more data out there to connect to. So we better start thinking about this and getting this right. Financial institutions, banks, credit unions, I don't care who you are out there, you need to start. If you haven't started thinking about this, big or small, you need to start thinking about this. This is probably a current situation. Old data architecture. So many problems, right? It is a spaghetti mess. It's point to point. I lived this for years, right? I would want to go to market with a particular product or service to enhance our production on loans. Deposits didn't really matter, but the problem was we were held back because we had so many other projects in the pipeline that were more important. I could never get some of my projects through. By the time I could get it through, we were irrelevant. So what good does that do you? The other problem with this spaghetti mess is you have security problems. I mean, imagine trying to figure all that out. And being the employee, when I would talk to them, they were frustrated too. Like, they don't want to live in that. They have to rebuild every single time that they come up with something. And that's kind of the problem. It's almost a self-fulfilling prophecy because they can't move very fast because they have to literally build it over and over. Same fields, right? Date field is a date field, current balance field is a current balance field, but they have to build it over and over again. And then, oh, by the way, when that employee leaves, all that institutional knowledge goes with them. That's a problem as well. So we have to start getting our head wrapped around. It is messy and it is not easy to unwind what we have done in banking, but we have to start thinking about this, and you don't have to take it all on at once. So what's the new data architecture look like? It looks like this. Yes, this is MuleSoft. It's an integration cloud. This is the system layer right down here at the very bottom. You'll connect to your core system, your online banking system, whatever system. What you should be in the future, modern, is that you are system agnostic. So if you pull out the core, right, it shouldn't matter because you have already built the current balance, right? These are the same fields, right? I don't care what core you're on. For the most part, you're not going to be able to reuse everything, but you'll be able to reuse 60-70% of what you already built. Expose it in Salesforce, for example. Your CRM, doesn't really matter what it is. Okay, so why change? I mean, I don't know. It's working for you. Why change? It will help you with speed. You'll be able to go to market faster. That will lift production. Very necessary, especially now. Simplification. You don't have a spaghetti mess, a nightmare that you have to deal with over time that will slowly diminish and be completely gone for you. So that's operational efficiency, not just for your IT departments, but across your entire organization. I mean, think about what I said earlier. No longer did the employees in every single branch, consumer lending, right? They didn't have to understand, they didn't have to know the LOS system anymore, right? None of that training, huge operational efficiency. There's some that are still going to have to know that LOS system, but the majority of the organization will no longer need to know that, right? User experience is very important, right? If we're going to get more loans and take advantage of the market share that's out there, and there's a lot, then you have to change the user experience, right? Stop throwing up these very complicated apps with immediately. Credit unions, you're notorious for this. you have to be a member and you're going to put a whole bunch of disclosure in front of me. Stop doing that. You don't have to do it. Credit unions, banks do it very successfully. Compliance, security, another big benefit of going in an API-led integration cloud methodology. It is modern. It is the way forward. That is super fast, very high level. If you want to discuss this more, I would love your comments down below. Give me your comments. Let's start some conversations. I would love others to join in on this conversation. Call me, reach out to me. You can schedule an appointment on my website, oneupdigitalconsulting.com/schedule. Keep the conversation going. Go modern.